我叫艾思杰，来自法国。我现在在北京大学光华管理学院读 MBA。学习中文是我的最大爱好。我喜欢每天都有机会更了解中文，希望以后可以给更多的国际朋友有机会更了解中国和中国文化。
Timothy has been learning the language for 10 years. He enjoys reading Chinese novels, such as this one, which is all about brotherhood during China's revolutionary ages.
I was interested into the language and especially Chinese characters. I thought that Chinese characters were very beautiful, charming, and have like a real meaning. And I wanted to know more about them and to explore what were behind the Chinese characters.
He's in Beijing for a double-degree MBA program between PKU's Guanghua School and ESSEC Business School in Paris. He hopes to establish an online platform for Chinese learners. He calls it Chinese Me.
What I want to do with Chinese Me is to provide the best platform for Chinese learners, providing best contents for people learning Chinese. So the ultimate goal for Chinese Me is to become the #1 platform for Chinese learners. We want to establish new standards in the industry of learning Chinese as a second language.
He says learning Chinese as a secondary language is something very new, and teaching methods need to be developed and standardized.
When you compare it to English, people have been learning English for several years, and now there is some really standard methods and some standard exams for English. But for Chinese language, there is only one exam very famous now, which is the 汉语水平考试, the HSK. But when it comes to study Chinese, there is no real standard. No one knows from where to start. No one knows what is the best way to learn Chinese. Should I start to write characters? Should I start only to focus on the pinyin and the pronunciation? No one knows.
Tim says he wants to understand more about the process of learning Chinese, share his own experiences, and try to devise the best teaching methods possible. He came up with the basic idea of ChineseMe.com 3 years ago, but it wasn't until he came back to China that he really started to work on it.
I feel that here everything is moving so fast. So every day I meet some new people, some new entrepreneurs. I'm part of groups of entrepreneurs. I'm also organizing some groups of entrepreneurs to share our experience and talk about our different ideas of business models and sharing some tips and sharing some contacts. All those things I didn't have when I was in France. I think it's linked to China's passion for entrepreneurship in the recent years. Everyone wants to start their own business. They are all very enthusiastic. But I also think it's because for me, as I'm interested into China, when I'm here in China, I'm so different. I mean, I have a so positive attitude. I really like to meet new people, Chinese people or people interested into China, and I will be much more open to people to talk about ideas. So I think this whole environment has a real impact on myself, and I feel that every day I'm making progress much more fast than in any other environment because I love it so much. I mean, every day here is like a unique day for me. I learn so much stuff. I'm very happy to be here.
邢哲明 CCTV 北京